We'll see if they join. Hey. All right, no subtitle for this one, so it's all up to the folks that tune in. Turn on chat display. There's another live stream going on right now I could be watching, but I'm doing this instead, so you're welcome. Hey, got ourselves a viewer. How you doing? Introduce yourself. I don't know, Doodle Noodle. You weren't in the last stream, so, don't judge. But hey, it's like old days now, huh? At least for now. I assume you've already messaged your folks when you saw the notification, that I was live streaming, so that you don't have to leave to do that. So. Oh man, well, from now on, you should try to do that right when you see the notification before you click on it, so that you don't have to leave. You already get that in, and then you could just get right to the fun. You can just cut right to the sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, how you doing, man? Good. Yeah, I wish there was more people on here. Sorry, man. See, at least the last one I had something to do because it was the Would You Rather last stream. Well, you weren't here for that one, but you know, time around. Oh yeah, that's cool. Nice, man. Go for it, dude. It's only March, so we got plenty of time to decide. I think one of my next videos is gonna be an ASMR video. I think it's about time, you know. Asmer? Asmer? Oh, are you in Texas or Louisiana or something? Somewhere around there? Oh, Alabama. Okay. Nice. That's my neighbor's state that I've never been to. Alright. Makes sense why you've been to the Panhandle then, in Florida. The Floribama Shore. You don't like it? Well, tell me about it, man. I've never been there. Huh. At least 400 gas stations. Well, that's not very many for a state, you know. Unless that's the, that's the thing, is that there's, very little gas. What else? Oh, okay, so there's a lot of gases in abundance. All right. All right. Okay, I guess. There's like some kind of army-related, military-related facility in your vicinity or something. I heard people say it. Oh, okay. So it's an actual camouflage. All right. hats and shirts mostly. Yeah, hats. Way of the South. I'm not a big hat guy, but on the rare occasion I do own a hat, I just absolutely own it. So. Alright, so what's this live stream gonna be? A fedora? Huh. Yeah, I don't even really know what that looks like. What's this live stream gonna be, Doodle Noodle? How about a chat stream? Ooh-wee. Just a chat? Like a lava lamp chat without a lava lamp? Alright, man. Let's do it. I mean, that would be easier to do with multiple people, but with just one participant, you know, it's kind of whoever's watching this pre-recorded would just be watching the two of us banter back and forth. You know, it's a lot funner if it's in a group environment and there's like a dozen people. You know, and it's like a chat room. Then you know that's funner to watch. But you know, whatever, it's fine. And do whatever. So yeah, I'll let you lead. What's the meaning of life? To reproduce and stay alive. I don't know. The meaning of life, like to experience what you know, what you're here to experience. You know, to do stuff only you can do, and just kind of live life to the fullest. No regrets, you know. So, yeah, it's like you know, good. Any just keep moving. Basically, it doesn't matter, you know, which way you're going. Just that you're moving is what's important. It doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're living. Just keep living. The point of life is to keep living. You know, keep moving, keep going forward. So yeah, just be as productive as possible. With whatever you interpret that to mean. For some people, that's their professional life. For some people, it's their personal life. You know, for some, it's with their social circle or, you know, deep within them or whatever. But just be productive and, you know, I don't, you know, you could buy into the cliche of like, oh, happiness is the, you know, meaning of life. You're here to be happy. Well, yes and no. You know, yes, in the sense that you should be able to derive happiness from choices you make, from the decisions you make. You know, but no, in the sense that you should kind of just be willing to go wherever life takes you. You know, just immerse yourself in the. It's about the journey, not the destination. You know, because your whole life should be one big journey with no destination. You know, just a free ride, just cruising around. So, you know, wherever the wind blows, wherever the current takes you, because it will take you somewhere, you know. So just don't fight the forces of nature, you know. Basically, just embrace nature, recognize that you're part of nature and you're an equal part of nature as any other living creature, and you're no more and you're no less. So once you're able to accept, you know, where you stand and everything, and the role that you have and everything, and the more you're able to embrace that, I think the more, it will increase your overall happiness probably. So yeah, the meaning of life is technically to be happy, but that shouldn't be the first thing, that you say. That's a result of it. Happiness is a side effect of it. It's just a symptom to show that you've done something right if you're happy. But basically, just relax and no worries. Just freestyle. Just keep it going every day. But yeah, that's the meaning of life in my subjective opinion. I mean, life is a human anyway, but anything else would be a very lengthy discussion. You're welcome. I'm just winging it because I don't write these answers down because I don't know what you're gonna throw at me. So it's an on the spot answer. This is more like a Q&A, isn't it? One of my favorite movie series, like movie franchises. Well, again, most of the movies I watch are independent, like solo movies. So I haven't really watched many movies recently, but as far as like a series, I get you, man. I mean, I've seen all the Harry Potter movies, so I guess, I mean, I kind of just binge watched them. I've seen them all at least once, so um, I don't have a problem with them. It's probably not my favorite, but I'm fine with that. I've seen the Hobbit trilogy. I have not seen the Lord of the Rings though. Um, I own it. Oh, I own it. It's in my house. I just never watched it yet. I've seen the Matrix trilogy. That was really fun. Terminator trilogy. That too. Just I like fun movies. Usually either horror or action, but either that or if it's a serious, or a comedy if it's done. But that I have a lot stricter standards for. It's a very specific type of humor that appeals to me. But if it's not horror, action, or comedy, then at least if it's entertaining. I just can't stand like blasted, like, sappy romantic comedies or like dramas or like those like PG-13 thriller, mystery things. It's like, no, that just like will rot the brain basically. It's like you need something intelligent, like a slasher film. You need something very intelligent and well thought out with a 150 IQ, like blood and gore, and like like that kind of stuff. It really appeals to the higher brain. But yeah, no. My favorite movie I'm gonna say The Matrix maybe of the ones I've seen. Um, of the movie franchises, the popular ones anyway. I do really like that trilogy. I mean, I'm trying to think. Oh well. Oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. I like Star Wars Apology. The Planet of the Apes is actually pretty good. I've seen every Planet of the Apes movie. I just remembered. I was thinking of Saw because I like Saw. That's less horror. It's more of like a thriller. A lot of people don't like Saw. It's very underrated in my opinion. I get what their complaints are, but I don't really think it deserves all the hate it gets. It's kind of like the Taco Bell of horror, as far as the community for it goes. But but no, I get why people. A lot of the reasons why some people hate it is the same reasons why I love it. I mean, I'm a fan of the Saw movies. I'm not sure if I've seen all of them, but I've at least seen most of them. Um, so I love, and I've seen the first Halloween movie. I haven't seen any of the others. I tend to watch them in chronological order of their release dates. Um, as far as I want to play a game, oh, your money. Okay, so Well, I mean, it is probably saw memes, so you probably, could get away with not seeing the movies, but I would recommend those. I mean, yeah, sure, there's the occasional jump scare or whatever, like a cheap effect. I mean, there's plenty of gore, so obviously if you're like, grossed out by that or something, then don't watch it. But, I'm assuming that you're well able to, you know, that you're like, you have a hardened core and that you're an adrenaline seeking roller coaster enthusiast and thrill ride, pedal to the metal kind of person. But but yeah, so yeah, I saw. I actually, believe it or not, well, I've seen the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but I haven't seen any of the others, and I haven't seen any of the Friday the 13th movies. I really need to watch those. I'm so excited for that. They'll probably be my favorite once I watch them. But yeah, I'm a fan of. Yeah, I'd say horror is my favorite genre of film, of cinema. I mean, I don't like gore, but I could deal with it. Oh, so you're not like, yeah, step, yo, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, this. No, okay, I guess I'm in a league of my own there, but uh, you don't like it, but you're not like, disgusted by it. All right, I can see. You're just like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't bother me, but I don't. It doesn't appeal to me either. Like, all right, I can respect that. It doesn't necessarily appeal to me either. It's just more the concept behind it. It's just like the whole horror genre. It's an exercise for the brain, I think. It's basically like living your nightmares when you're awake so you don't have to when you're asleep. You know what I mean? Hey, we got a second person. Why don't you introduce yourself? Type something in the chat box. There's no theme for this live stream. We're just hanging out. It's just a casual chat room. So yeah, we're back down to one. All right. It was very short. Thanks for visiting. Anyway, so, but yeah, so my favorite movie series. Yeah, I don't know, Shrek. No. But yeah. So whatever next. Snap, crack, pop. Someone else. Snap, crackle, pop. Well, snap my crackle. Pop my crackle. Pop, snap my crackle. Well, pop my crackle snap. We got ourselves a second view. Yeah. Yeah, it said I had a like before, and now it's down to 0, so I guess someone took their like away. I'm leaving, and I'm taking my like with me. Anyway, it does and it doesn't. It sounds like one of those things that's like a PG like cartoon innuendo kind of thing. It sounds like I don't know. It just also sounds like kind of a 70s commercial, like a flick of the Bic, Well, flick my Bic, or it's something like I ain't flicking your Bic till, like that whole gimmick for the Bic pens. I think it's kind of like that. Well, pop my crackle. We got ourselves a, like whatever, like just kind of a real hoot hollering knee slapper, But yeah, whatever. I mean, it depends the level of cleanliness of your mind, I suppose. If Cupcake Loves tunes in, we can get a P live stream. Ready for the live stream? Yeah. No, my friend played me back that voicemail. It was really disturbing, because the disturbing thing about it to me is I don't remember saying that. I don't remember making that, and it's just like, wow, okay, it's just get ready for the live stream. Oh, hey, second viewer. Why don't you introduce yourself? Type something in the chat box. There's no theme of this live stream. We're just hanging out, chatting. It's very casual, laid back. So, yeah, introduce yourself and let's go. Let's do it. And join Doodle Noodle and I. Anyway, till we get a message from our second viewer, let's continue. Oh, by the way. Hey, Mushy Peanut. Doodle Noodle, you remember Mushy Peanut, right? It's Patty King from the Disney live stream, and similar thing. He ate a plant in Joshua's trip boredom and stuff like that. So, hey, Patty. Would have rather you tune in with your other channel so it's more obvious who you are, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. Anyway, I found this leaf, and it's pretty trippy. Yeah, I remember him. Okay, alright. So I found this leaf, and it's really trippy. I spent like 2 hours staring at it last night. That's why I didn't live stream last night. I was too busy staring at this leaf. No, it's because I had work to do. I was up till like sunrise. Hello, Buzz Lightyear. Oh man, that's right. He's still there. Man, I'll sell that poster to whoever wants it. That and Spider-Man next to him. And Spider-Man kite. Wait, how can you even see Buzz? He's like, he should be off screen. Oh, that's weird. Anyway. So Mushy Peanut, what do you think we should do on this live stream? Very seldom are you here. Should we do this live stream? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Well, excuse me, princess. Yeah, all right. Definitely not the live stream. Yeah, I was just I talked about that on my last stream on Doodle. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. Oh man, I'm just gonna spill the beans here. Patty King was the friend that voicemail was to. It was Patty. As if I have, other friends or something. That's a question for Doodle Noodle. I'll let y'all hash that one out. But yeah, don't mind me. I'll just be sitting here flicking my bick. Yeah. And Patty King, the fiddle king of the fiddles, gonna be diddling my fiddle all night. Well, he's not in my house right now. He's got to diddle his own fiddle, but he's playing second fiddle. Oh, by the way, not sponsored by Racetrack. Screw you, Racetrack. Get these brands out of my videos. Racetrack, please sponsor me. Anyway, Mushy Peanut, what should this live stream be like? It's still fairly early in here. You haven't decided on a theme yet or anything. We've just kind of been hanging out. So I usually doodle my noodle at 1 in the morning. Yeah, well, me too. I mean, sometimes I gotta do it, right when I wake up. I'm like, I gotta doodle my doodle my noodle. Well, Doodle Noodle's got to doodle his noodle. Patty's got to, diddle his fiddle. I got to flick my bick or something, And so, and sometimes it's like right when you wake up, you have to, before you can proceed with caution for the day. But I'm just talking about drawing on my spaghetti. Oh, yeah, well, me too. I mean, aren't we all? I mean, you flick your bic and boom, spaghetti. It's like a magic wand. It's like the pencil from Question Mark, Oh, I think I may have said too much there, but, it's like, you gotta, like, you gotta, like, take one step and then again, you gotta swing your arms from side to side I mean, come on, it's time to go, you know, just do the Mario. Like, hurry up, Toad, just get in the water. I'm not gonna tell anyone. Jeez. Start balancing things. Well, no, you should start off with something before the water. There's the leaf. Leaf hurricane. Oh, crap. Oh, I'll spin real fast. Oh, crap. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, gee, ah. All right. Let's get serious now. Let's put the... Oh, snap. Oh, wow. Well, that's a very pointed object there. All right, let's take... Oh, crap. Let's get my banana out. I'll take that on here. This thing keeps over. Let's try it now. Start with the banana. That's it. Last. All right, that should be the last time that falls over. Anyway, start with the banana. Ooh, it's harder than I thought. I temporarily balanced an apple on my head as a small child. Alright. I was just doing it. I just had that in the leaf. Right. Yeah. Alright. Oh, lifting weights now. Hey everybody, I'm Mickey Mouse. How y'all doing tonight? I got the Alright. Good suggestion, Patty. Good indeed. The peanuts feeling extra mushy tonight. Gonna be nice and mushy when we're done with it. The cake and a rake on the top of my head. And look, it's a book with... Yeah, I ain't no, terrible tabby in a fedora, so... Your mongrel mother, terrible tabby's acting up. Oh, you just gotta call an exterminator or something. I don't want to deal with that. Any chance we can watch you eat peanuts? I don't know. We'd have to get a second from Doodle Noodle on that one. Unless there's some conflicting desires amongst the viewers. Because I'd have to go downstairs for that, so... Apparently there's a third viewer, so that's whatever. Waiting for them to type something. But without a second... Oh, man, y'all gonna be deaf of me. Alright. I get the, see if there's something. There's no guarantee there are, but if there is, I'll be back in like a minute and a half, so... Now's your chance to summon your folks, Doodle Noodle. And, Mushy Peanut, you're in charge. Well, yeah, Mushy Peanut, you're in charge while I'm gone. You're the chat moderator. Yeah, apparently all I had down there in the nut area was pistachios, so, you know, that's what we're working with tonight. It'll get the job done, though. Just gotta empty the bag in there. Yeah, you would, man. Doesn't really seem like anything eventful happened while I was gone. Alright, alright. Watch me eat these now. Pistachio ASMR. Hello everyone, it's me, Joshua. Where the content is always 100%. And in this video, very simply, I have a bag of pistachios. Just like so. Now, feel so. I lost somebody. Alright. Well, let's see how that then. Oh, they're back. Okay. Alright, well, you know, I think you get the point. I'm just gonna go regularly eating the nuts. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. Ah, crap. Oh, someone else. And these are extra salty. Alright, so now I just go revert back to the chat, but with pistachios. So don't mind me, I'll just be snap, pop, crackling some pistachios up in here. Oh, one person now. Mm. Is this what you want? Yeah? Yeah, you want to see? Oh, you want this, huh? See this? Alright. I guess I'm spinning this right. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me when to stop. Keep going, but you say when, but you can't. Friction. Yeah, could be you in that chair. Oh, are you collecting material for your next video that's gonna have me in? Get off going like a chew. I figured there was a reason. Let me save things for that video then. Vinegar eels, you know? Like, I don't know what's up with them. Yeah, I'd eat one. I don't care. I mean, yeah, his name technically was Adam, but I mean, I don't know how you know that. And you don't know what kind of life I lived before I was a YouTuber, you know? I'll look at some footage for you. If you're a cereal box and I'm a plant. A device alternates moleculars. Alternate dimensions ascend. Meditation. As does altitude. Maybe. Anyway, what? Perfect duo. What's the perfect duo? Cereal box and plant. Yeah, I just said that to help you out and give you some footage to work with. Yeah. Alright. Well, see, when I was little, my brother, sister, and I used to have a parody of Saturday Night Live called Tuesday Night Live. And we'd make like, I'd be in charge of well, my brother was in charge of the skits. I was in charge of the music. And my sister was in charge of the interviews. Which now that I think about it, yeah, definitely. It's also alwaysmatter@gmail.com, yeah. So, now that I think about it, I mean, there's not interviews on Saturday Night Live, but it's just like a late night comedy show in general. But, so for one of the interviews, you know, we scripted them, so it's just like reading from the script. And one of the interviews, the script just said plant, and then that's like guest plant, and then under the, and so there was nothing else. We didn't have time to finish it before it aired, so that's all that was written. So I was the host, and I think my sister was playing the guest or something, and so I was like, first question, I are you a healthy plant or a dying plant? Just a plant. Oh. Do you? I forget what the other questions were, but the whole thing revolves around plant. In retrospect, it would have been cooler if there was like a plant costume, or it was actually the plant, but that was just kind of ignored, and it's just like a regular interview. But I don't know, whatever. That was like 10 years ago or something. Anyway. Looks like it's just you and I again, Doodle Noodle. All dolphin arts matter. What? How does one create a pen, pineapple, apple pen? No idea, dude. I'm trying to figure out my own life, man, like I can't think about anyone else's right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're salty, but I like them that way. They're pistachios, but yeah. Yeah, I wish I had some like boiled peanuts, that'll be good. I bet peanuts taste better in Alabama, though, because it's closer to Georgia. I'm not close to Georgia at all. I mean, I'm closer to Georgia than I am to Alabama, but... Huh? How does that make sense? So, you're allergic to, like, cashews and pecans and walnuts and stuff like that? Wow. I'm sorry, man. That must suck. That's delicious and good for you. Are you allergic to peanut butter? Oh, probably not, right? If you can eat peanuts. Cause okay, good. Cause I mean, a life without peanut butter, isn't worth living. Like, it's like a life without Shrek. By the way, peanut butter is officially endorsed by Shrek. Shrek consumes peanut butter every day. This is canon now. I would have been no life without. Well, yeah, I guess you have a point there. So you got any cool? Is it spring break for you, or was that last week? Because I'm on spring break right now. Cool. Got any interesting plans or anything you did already, or gonna do? Well, here's the secret, Doodle. It's good content if I'm in it, if I'm a part of it. It's if it's a video about me or starring me or something. Oh, another thing, Noodle Noodle, you should have a podcast. I feel that would be pretty cool. And you don't have to use your real voice if you want. It can be like a robot voice or something. But you should have a podcast. That would be awesome. And then I can be a guest on it. If you want, I can arrange for that. Can make it like a video call or something. I mean, I think you should at least like have a voice reveal on your channel, if nothing else. But whatever, man. I mean, it's your thing. Do it how you want. You could use a robot voice or something, I guess. So. Yeah, that. Could you imagine if my channel didn't have me in it? No, okay. Oh, don't be ashamed of that, man. It's like a time capsule, the way I see it, It's like, oh yeah, this is what I was like at, 12 years old, or however you are, 14, and something like that. Yeah. There's nothing to be embarrassed of. But, anyway. I was about to say, oh yeah, like, could you imagine if my channel, like, what, didn't have my face or voice or anything? Like, it would be pretty awkward. But I mean, I guess it's a different kind of content, so. But you probably get more views than NoodlePod. Yeah, it's trying to rain outside. It's almost raining. Well, it's raining a little bit, but it's not constant enough. Yeah, it seems to be picking up now. A solid drizzle. Almost out of peanuts or pistachios. Would you be able to eat pistachios, or you have an allergic reaction to those? Oh, wow. Can you eat tree bark? Take that as a you're not sure. Can you eat tree bark? Aw, man. You're really missing out. Oh, well, except for it, I guess. The last pistachio. Yep. Save the flavor before it's gone. Alright, well, that's that. Hope you're happy, Mushy Peanut. Can you give a quick spoiler-free review? So you're interested in Planet of the Apes, huh? Okay. Spoiler-free, that's hard. That depends. I mean, what do you consider spoilers? Because, I mean, each individual movie, it's a progressive series, so each one picks up where the last one left off. So if I tell you about the second one, that would kind of be spoiling the first one, It would be like, oh, so they eventually found out that, whatever, like, at the end they realize, something, and then, like, that's what the second one revolves around. And then at the end of the second one, something happens, like, that's what the third one revolves around. And so it's like, it's really difficult then, like, and what's considered a spoiler too? Is it like the end of the movie, or is it like something that happens halfway through, or like, like that's really difficult to gauge. So you're gonna have to give me a detailed description of what all the rules are for that. But it's an interesting series. I'm a fan. It's worth a watch. It stars Charlton Heston, everyone's favorite actor. It does get kind of cringy at times, kind of like watching Star Trek the original series. I mean, it's from the '60s, so it's like, it's very old technology, and at the time it was like, oh, it was so impressive, but now it's just like, you know, to scoff at. But I do think there's definitely some talent there. It's worth a watch for sure. It's worth the time. I've seen the Planet of the Apes movies like at least each one at least 3 or 4 times, so I'm pretty well versed in it. But yeah, if you can give me a detailed description of what constitutes spoiler free in a progressive series like that, feel free to, and I'll try my best. But otherwise, I just, would hate to run the risk and accidentally, say something. It's better to just go into it with no expectation and just let it unfold in front of you and get immersed in the world it presents. There was a Tim Burton version of it. That one I think is the only one I haven't seen. I've seen the preview of it though. But if you're familiar with the works of Tim Burton, you know that he tends to put his own twist on things. He directed. I mean, probably the thing he's most famous for directing is Nightmare Before Christmas. I was going to say Nightmare on Elm Street, but Nightmare Before Christmas. But he also directed Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which I've seen, and as well as the one of the Batman movies, and then also the Pee Wee Herman. Which, if you're not familiar with Pee Wee Herman, please familiarize yourself because that is some quality entertainment for all ages right there. Pee Wee's Playhouse is a show, and then Pee Wee's Great Adventure, Pee Wee's Big Adventure, I think, is the movie, which is even more entertaining. I think I laughed quite a lot. I'm not ashamed to admit. I laughed a lot. I thought it was very funny, because of Paul Rubens' performance as Pee Wee, as well as some of the other side characters. That combined with Tim Burton's style of humor and presentation, I found that very entertaining. Um, his actor went to jail, yeah, for playing with his Pee-wee. Well, yes. Well, technically, playing with your Pee-wee itself is not a thing you can go to jail for, but it's about the context of the situation. Paul Rubens, yeah, he was in Sarasota, visiting his family for like a funeral or something, and he decided it'd be fun to go to a Triple X theater, which I don't think exists anymore. This is in like '91. And this is before like the internet and stuff, so I guess whatever. But they went to the theater, and he let's just suffice to say he got a little too excited. He got a little too carried away with it, and eventually he was escorted out and arrested promptly. And obviously, when the public heard the news about it, I mean, it's a big deal, especially because he's a child. He has a children's show, so that just amplifies it and like makes it worse and stuff. And so then they got a search warrant and they found a bunch of like apparently, yeah, exactly, like, and so they got a search warrant for his house and they found a bunch of like underage porn and stuff like that, like naked 13-year-olds and like magazines or whatever. And so yeah, he just like that just made it worse. And so yeah, it was a downward spiral from there. But it is Prime though. He's a good actor and a funny guy. So yeah, but yeah, definitely worth a watch. I like pretty much, yeah. It's disturbing, but I am a fan of Tim Burton's in general, so I am excited to watch the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes. But I think that's the one I don't own because it's technically not part of the canonical series. It's like a separate, it's like a remake basically. It's like the J.J. Abrams, Star Trek or Star Wars or something. It's like it's not, canon. It's like it's a separate storyline basically. So so yeah, the Tim Burton movie is just a 2001 version of the 1968 original. It's just like it's like if Tim Burton made the first Planet of the Apes movie. That's basically what it is. Um, so yeah, but you should definitely watch them in order. Watch the original 1968 one first. Let's see, it's Planet of the Apes, and then the second one's Beneath the Planet of the Apes. The third one is Escape from the Planet of the Apes. The fourth one's Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and the fifth one's Battle for the Planet of the Apes, I think. I only remember seeing teasers for the 2000 reboots of the Planet of the Apes. Well, what's that? Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, if you weren't alive in 2001 when the Tim Burton one came out, then I guess, Anyway, wow, it's already been over an hour, so we can. I mean, the ones after Timber. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen a few. I think I saw the last one. I'm not sure. It's hazy. I've seen all the Planet of the Apes movies. What I meant by that is I've seen the original five. Um, that are from the original crew. The new ones are like a different cast of characters, basically, both like on camera and off camera. It's like different people, so it's like, all right, it's same basic concept, I guess, but it's like a different thing. So please watch the yes, but please watch the 1968 one first. Trust me, you're gonna want to watch them in order. Watch the original first to really get that. And it's like watching the new Star Trek movies without seeing the original 10, No, see, watch them in order, that's the kind of thing I like. Those superhero movies, like Marvel or DC Comics or something. It's like them releasing a brand new movie now just called like Batman or Iron Man or Spider-Man or whatever. It's like, no, you can't call it that. That's acting like it's the first one, like Monkey Planet movies. We'll see. That might actually be addressed in the 1968 movie. I'm not going to tell you, but I don't know. I mean, is you spoil a 50-year-old movie? I mean, geez, you got to watch it, man. Anyway, so we're over an hour in now. We're an hour and 8 minutes, so getting ready to start wrapping it up, maybe. So, all right, finale time. Let's start wrapping it up. You got any last minute questions, chat conversations, or challenges, requests, anything like that? Oh, he's out like a light now, man. I don't want to wake him up. It becomes a young wisdom or something. I don't know. It becomes volatile combination then. So, want to see none of that. All right, well, I guess that's it. So, thanks for single-handedly carrying this live stream, Doodle Noodle. Hopefully next time we'll have a bigger crowd. I mean, Mushy Peanut popped in for a little bit, but that didn't really contribute much. Anyway, so yeah, well, good. I'm glad you did. Oh yeah, that's better. Your signature thing right there. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. I got some other videos on the way. All right, that's it. See ya.